The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Wow, you're here. Fantastic. What have you been doing all day? Have you been lazy? Did you get up early today? Are you ready to get to millionaire? How about billionaire? You see, it's kind of fun making money. I like making money. It's always been a game to me since I was a little kid. If you haven't been here before, I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. Got my first $1 million in corporate credit, and through that structure, believe it or not, Helping Hand Industries. Do you realize I did that at 14 and a half? Got to billionaire at 21, double billionaire at 26. See, I don't understand why you didn't do it. What's wrong with you? Are you just, I don't get it. I don't get it. See, we're in the United States of America Incorporated. We could play the game and win. But again, what have you been doing? I believe that you've been following ducks and sheep. I'm going to show you exactly how to get to millionaire. Can you pay attention today? I pray you have your tab and pen ready to go. But if not, guess what? You're not going to get there anyway. So the bottom line is going to be up to you. In the beginning here, no pictures are recording. I need you to get here. I don't get it. I really don't understand the ultimate goal of what we're trying to do. You see, everybody wants credit. Everybody wants this. They want that. You know what happens? Most of the time, the people you're talking to have a piece of information. All right, little piece. Maybe the guys on TikTok with their baseball caps backwards acting like they're geniuses and millionaires and billionaires, which they're not. They need your money to make their dream. Me, I don't need a darn thing besides enjoying helping people. You see, I don't even have to work. I've had a paycheck over 32 years. Why would I want one of those? That'd just be in the damn way. So today, let's see if we can get you past go. There's me accomplishing another goal. See, I was one of these kids in school that most of the teachers hated me. I got told to recall. I got an IQ of 203. I write with both hands and talk at the same time. I just think people are in my way, kind of silly and dumb. But you know what? I think you can accomplish your goal if you want to. How about some goodies? Would you like some goodies? All right, that's how I measured it. Goodies. How I knew I was doing good. See, I was an orphan. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy like most of you. I got to eat out of a trash can at 3. And those mean people who used and abused me all the time and kind of sucked. I got pissed off. What did I do? I studied to make sure I was smarter than anybody could find. And I got my goodies. Want some goodies too? That means on that top of that tablet and pen today, write it down, say, see it, believe it, go get it. That's what you got to do. See what you want, believe here, and just go get it. The only problem you have is you. Why don't you fire yourself? You're probably in your own way anyway. So let's look about mindset. So I understand. Now I hit my head. Ow, blood everywhere, blah, blah, blah. It's true. See, the light's 13 feet. It's not possible. See, if you can touch it, you can kick it. That's how I looked at it. All the BS I went through as a kid, everybody in my way, knocking me down. You know how it feels. Some of you had a friend and family member rip you off. Then you spend thousands of dollars on motivational bullshit. Didn't get your goal. Without rules and tools, you're not going to make it. I mean, come on, look at you. You're 45 to 75 years old, and you're sitting there going, what's next? Don't you understand it's going to be up to you? If I can touch it, I can kick it, because that's what I did. See it, believe it, go get it. Write it down, because I'm going to teach you basically a different way to play the game to win. I don't worry, I wrote that book as well 49 years ago, Winning the Game of Business. See, it's a mindset, Maybe you don't understand. Every goal you have right now, there are 38 steps to reach each goal. Write down the house, car, the goodies, whatever you want. Everything you want has 38 steps. And if you don't follow through, hell, that's on you. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Not everybody likes me, but not everybody likes you. Now, it takes 8 times to hear it again and again. All right, you have to master the rules and tools. Then you have to apply it, and as you apply knowledge, everybody gets in your way, trying to knock you down anyway. You're going to have to get up 1,000 times plus, but it's going to be up to you. Mindset. So let's think about something today. Turnkey, auto income. Now, I was 17 and a half when I had 22,000 payphones, doing an average of $300, all right, a month. That's only 6.6 million a month. I'm making $100 million at 17 and a half. What the hell am I going to do? Make money. Don't you want some money? But again, I didn't know about the word residual income, auto, basically passive income. I didn't care. I wanted the money to pay my damn bills. So I called it auto income. Why don't you write down auto income? And let's play my way, because I think your way, sucks. But that's just my opinion. You should right now be getting 10,000 to 100,000 a month now. What are you doing? You got the job, you got that, routine you got every day. You get up at the same time, brush your teeth, blah, blah, blah. You need to get up an hour earlier tomorrow morning. Find your me time, me time. The problem is still you. If you're not doing 10,000 a month minimum to 100,000 a month, you're kind of making a mistake. So let's understand. Take a picture, frame it, go get it. Now let's understand what you need to really do. You're going to have to compare yourself, all right, literally, all right, to banks and grocery stores and cities, because that's how it works. See, a corporation, public record will tell you it's a legal person. A legal what? Corporation is a legal what? Person, but I'm flesh and it's a law. Okay. Now let's understand today. Right there, draw that diagram. Don't look at me. Draw the damn diagram. See, there's a problem. You're sitting there going, baby, 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 baby. I'm sorry, but half of you are freaking lazy. The other half have to be a little crazy like me to go get it. But it'll be up to you. Which are you? Are you the one to go get it, or are you the lazy one? Here's a corporation owning a corporation. By the way, that's called a subsidiary. Grocery stores use store numbers. Banks use basically what? Branch numbers. Cities use tax IDs. Cities' assets belong to the state. State assets belong to the federal government. When they bankrupt cities and wipe out the debt, they stay in business in front of you. You have 11 cities filed bankruptcy so far. See, your problem is still you. I'm sorry, but I want to tell you the truth. You brought the pain home. Here's a corporation, and I'll show you. It says it's a legal person. I'm not here to be an attorney, but a division of you get 3 of those suckers. You had 3 chances to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, hell, you might as well be dead. What did you do? Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. All right, let's take our credit cards. Let's jack them up. Let's get stuck. Let's not get any more. Let's hawk our house and bring the pain home to you and me and be stupid. Well, that's what you did. Half of you have shitty credit. Then your cards suck anyway because they're little chunky cards. Don't you want to man up and woman up and get the American dream? You've been fighting all your life. Let's fight a little harder. See, here's your problem. All cards fluctuate, but 2. So we look at the back of the card. We need a sticky. We got to dummy proof this. That's right, because sometimes we're all a bunch of dummies, even me. If I don't master it, I can't stand it. I'm going to make sure I do better than anybody. But that's just me. I get possessed. So what do? All cards fluctuate, but these 2 don't. If you have shitty credit today, you jacked up the wrong damn card, and when you lost that job or had an emergency, what did you do? You panicked. Instead of asking the creditor to increase the limits, you jacked them up before you could ask that question. I don't get this. I can guarantee you $750. Would you do what you're told to do? I know you're a grown-up, but so far your way sucks. You're fired. Fire yourself. And then basically understand, hire yourself in a new way of looking at things. But again, what do? Today we look at Wells Fargo, B of A, Chase, and US Bank because they're the 4 number ones. Okay. They bankrupt locations all the time and keep the assets and the money. They write it off on their taxes and they don't bring the pain home like you. What's wrong with you? I don't get it. You know what? It's amazing what they do. Sam's Club, Walmart, Wow, Geico, Warren Buffett's company, and we got cities. So the bottom line today, you have an opportunity to listen to a guy that did millions and billions, has 33 million millionaire clients and 30 billionaires, and known as the Incorporated Rich and Famous. But again, it's up to you if you want to listen and learn. Stop bringing the damn pain home. It's ridiculous. There's no reason you had to in the first place. You picked the wrong damn card. You jacked it up. Got stuck, couldn't get any more. It's time to reprogram you to go get the American dream. But it is not easy. If you want easy, here, where's my magic wand? That's like those guys, on the TikTok or ladies going, I can repair your credit. Ooh. So it's federal law. All right. Guess what? Half the time they get indicted anyway. Like the credit repair cloud. Daniel got his assets kicked. Okay. So let's look behind that curtain today. Let's see if we can learn to play the right way. You see, you got choices. Your choices are to see it, believe it, go get it, or go back to the same boring routine you have today. I'm sorry, but I think you're basically doing boring. You see, again, I need you to change here the mindset. See it, believe it, go get it. I need you to earlier every day. I need you to find your me time. But again, what do? We're going to write down again and say, see it, believe it, go get it. That's the goal. When I was 40 years old, roaming the streets of Redondo Beach, nobody gave a shit about me as a kid. I'm just that thing I was told I was a piece of shit in the corner. That's not nice, but that's what they said. But guess what I get to do? Did I buy into their BS or did I go get it? But the bottom line today is like you. Are you a CFO? Yeah, I'm a CFO. No, you're not. Okay, you're playing at it. A true financial CFO that's been certified through me has $100,000 of personal credit. 100,000. See, you got to understand. If you have, let's say this card, it's 50,000. Let's get two of these. If we have 50,000 of credit, listen carefully, and I like to get you 8 to 10 cards at 10,000 each, if you allow me to. All right. If we have 8 to 10, we have 100,000 of personal credit. See, you didn't plan your old shit day. That's your problem. When you jacked it up, you dropped your score, got stuck. It's like you're just backed in the damn corner. It's ridiculous. If we have these at 29% and we have an old shit day, we use these. They don't fluctuate. They're unlimited, $1 million friggin' bucks. Unlimited. You picked the wrong damn card. And you know what that gives you? $71,000 of safety credit, all right, to try to juggle through a year of salary. I guess you never got used and abused as a kid like I did. You didn't have to eat out of a trash can, huh? See, I had to fight for everything I ever had. And every time I did something different than everyone else, I thought, oh, it's impossible. Stupid people out there. A white man can't jump. When the guy that holds the friggin' record's a white dude, me. I don't like stupid. It pisses me off. But let's understand today. A corporation's a legal what? Person. Write it down. A corporation's a legal person. I want to get you $250,000 of credit. Because that's what we're going to do. Come on, you're going to win the lottery? You're going to get a raise? You've been stealing from your family the whole time and screwing it up. A corporation's a legal what? Person. Write it down, circle it 10 friggin' times. Because that's the way you can get credit and write it all off. You was wrong down credit in the first place for you, then the corporate and anything else. You need 9 divisions. Why? Because I said so. But the bottom line is I invented the division process in 85, 86. Your name's not on the damn form. That's the gift. That's the dream. Auto income, it better be 100,000 or $500,000 a month, period. Anything that's not acceptable. It's ridiculous. Okay, it is ridiculous that everybody's not corporate millionaires. I don't understand. Asset protection. You better protect your ass and your family. I better say it's. That's your goal. Take a picture. Take a picture of that. That is your goal. That is what you need to do, and I want to get you there. And if you don't get there, that's your own damn fault. Sorry. I want you to be honest with yourself. Okay, you have screwed up 50 times. People around you knock you down and get in your damn way all the time. But again, I want you to understand one other thing. Bullshit doesn't pay your bills. There's a lot of bullshit in this world. It's one of my bugs. So let's think today. 87% of you have way too many damn excuses. You waste $50 every other day on crap. That's $700 a month, and you have excuses. Do you really want to go get it? The reality is it's going to be up to half of you do. The other half, I'm sorry, are going to be lazy like always. But again, would you like if you had, let me ask you a question. If I could hand you your goals right now, would you find $2,500? Would you find $2,500? It's that simple. So I believe you would. The answer is probably going to be yes. Oh, goody, to get all your goals. So we got the yes. Okay, no problem. You just said yes. All right. An hour from now, 5 minutes from now, that yes became a no. You don't want it bad enough. That's the problem. You don't want it bad enough, because the reality is it's not easy. You're going to get knocked down 1,000 damn times. You're going to get up 1,001 and do it again and again and again. That's how it works. I mean, let's talk about Bill and Katie for a minute, okay? Here are people, all right, school teacher, engineer, kind of boring people, going through life, got the house, kids, and the dog, and the cat, and the fish. Okay, goody. But again, they have shitty credit. I took their credit literally to 730 in 62 days. So what do we do next? Okay, I get them American Express personal and business card. Okay, why? Because they don't fluctuate. So we could quit doing the up and down show over here and go get the money, because it takes money to get the honey. All right, we got a 65,200 of personal credit, 112 days. Okay, no problem. Now I got 145,000 of business credit in 165 days. So what do? We're positioning and moving things around, rebuilding them like you need. The difference is they did what I told them to do. Bill was kind of a pain in the ass set, but that's okay. We got him there. Because Katie would say, do it anyway. Do it, raise head. Women sometimes are kickers, pitchers, and hitters. Okay, what can I say? All right, so I took their American Express card, this one like this, and what did I do? I said, now I've got you one of those extras, so give it to me. So I added to my corporation, to my pieces, and I add their corporation as a division of my corp. See, if I exercise the credit of this card for 3 months, I get them a blueprint loan, a big one for 250,000. What? Theirs wasn't 250, it was 235. Oh well, guess what happens? So they got $235,000 blueprint loan. So I lined them up. Here's what I did: I lined them up for a storage unit. It's $1.2 million. The down payment is $110,000. Can they write a check? Of course. They got half the money to put down, and they have reserve to close the escrow. Make sense? This is what every one of you could be doing today. But half of you, most of you are going, knock it off. Monthly income, $18,350 under the corporation. Now we have 2 more in escrow. By July, $76,625 monthly income to the corporation. Is that good? See, the way you do this is it replaces your income or enhances it. It's your choice. Replace or enhance. Okay. Now here, all right, that's $919,500 yearly. $1 million company. Oh, goody. And then what do? Now we have a car wash that's in escrow scheduled to bring in $26,000 a month. So that is basically $312,000 a year. So now understand, the weird thing is all they kept using is credit to get more credit. So we have to look at, okay, what would the average person do? Well, 1 year, 62 days, almost $110,000 a month. And then the reality is it's $1.3 million a year. Is that what people should do? You see, you got to get someone who knows how to do the whole thing, the whole pie, and everything you're trying to do. Doing a piece or someone answering a little question is simple. It doesn't work. Every time you apply knowledge, you're going to need questions answered, but it's going to be up to you. Otherwise, it has been up to you. So here is this what happened. They started with $2,500, and they used the credit to build up and away. And they took away all their damn excuses. See, everybody can be in that same right sea of believe and go get it. But again, it's going to be up to you. So as we do things, now take a picture right now, because if you ever want to play with me direct, it's Zell, now, Ray at raisecredit.com. Very simple. But again, what do? The list. You need a goal list. Oh, you have one in your phone. Good. You never pay attention to it. All right. You need a list that's on the refrigerator. You want it in front of you. All right. The list. See, I want to give you a goal list. I like to give you a daily list and a weekly list. All right. I like to get you a project list. I would like to repackage your whole life my way and basically just tell you to do what I tell you to do, because your way sucks because you didn't make it. Okay. Let's get to 5. Let's get to 10 million. So let me give you the list for the millionaire if you want. So what happens is like a corporation. I can build credit to you in the corporation like I built hundreds of thousands this morning for the fun of it. Okay, up and away. But then the line of credit, the bank, you have to have a 2-year corporation. So if your corporation is not 2 years, get one from last year. We have them in stock, or just wait till next year. All right, there's your solution for problem. But it's up to you. As we play this game, what do we look at? I'm a person, I don't believe most people. Okay, I listen to Tony, and I got a client says I call him Tony Baloney. All right, the bottom line, he's going to talk about marriage. He's been married 5 times, because everybody this and that, but it's past. Is like, are you kidding me? But again, she says, I spent $7,500 for that 3-day weekend, and all I got is motivation that lasts an hour. Okay, but the substance, you see, without rules and tools, you're not going to make it. Okay, it's like hitting that light that night. Yeah, it hurt. Blood everywhere, but see, the hair is still up. It means I'm on way down. See, I could take 1 or 2 steps and just jump up to 13 feet and go, boo, booyah. It's easy. Why is everybody else doing it? So again, I kicked the door jam at 10, the basket move at 2 weeks of junior high when I was 14. Why not? See, my point is the mindset. You have to understand today you can reach your goals if you want to. Your biggest excuse will be you. So look in your mirror and blame yourself, because it's your responsibility. So I don't care if it's a $100 million building, $1 million Lamborghini, or a bunch of goodies, mansions and yachts. Hell, why not? But my problem was even in the 80s and 90s, the loan to value problem. Yeah, I can't afford it. Who the hell are you? Tell me. I got money in the bank. Got millions in the bank, and they tell me I can't do something. So I got divisions. Divisions got rid of the loan to value problem. Every time there was a problem, I create a solution. See, I don't like bullshit. If they had no solutions, because they don't understand how to play the game to win. This is 2025. This means this is your year to run, never look back, and tell yourself 10 times a day, I'll accomplish my goals, I'll accomplish my goals, accomplish my goals. And if you don't say it enough times, hit yourself in the face. Why not? I mean, wake up. Help me, help you, and help other people. Referral program, affiliate programs. It's simple. Let's change the world. That's kind of my goal. Do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want millionaire status? Yes or no? It's very simple. So that means you need to hear what I say 8 friggin' times, apply knowledge, and ask questions. That's how it works. That's how you master something. So if it's yes, good, stick around. If it's no, come back in 45 minutes. Okay, that's how it works. Because if I got a group like this, hell, I'm going to talk to them as much as I can and give them everything I can. Now, let's understand, everybody's got a sad story. Nobody cared. Born in a friggin' taxi. She threw me in a friggin' trash can. It sucks. I ate out of a trash can when I was 3. Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. All the bullshit I went through. But what did I do? Did I feel sorry for myself? No, I got pissed off. I want to get on top of the world. See, you're 45 to 75 years old. You played it safe. You never took a chance. Or you did, and you got your assets kicked. That's how it worked. So you are who you are today because of your past. So the biggest problem you've got is you didn't basically what? Fight through the pain. Your lack of commitment. Damn it, you were that close. You never give up. See, for me, I never thought about if I'm going to make it or not, or was it possible. I never thought that way. I never do. I'm see it, I go get it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I never thought about it. It's not going to happen. Bullshit. All right, it's going to happen or I'm going to die. But again, you gave up on you. No. We get to play my way for a while. And since I was 4 years old, someone asked how I'm doing, because I usually don't. The only way you get a response is, how you doing? Or how you doing? Always good. See, as a kid, they never gave a shit. So I always said it was good, so they wouldn't ask another question, because they didn't care. But you know what they did for my mindset? Always good. No one steals my peace. So I always say, thank you, Jesus. Now, the serious ones here today, you're going to want a phone call with me for 1 hour. So write it down. You're going to want me to blueprint you my way, because your way hasn't worked so far. I'm going to talk about past, present, and future. All right, good, bad, ugly. Any problem with tax liens or bankruptcy? Then I'm going to talk about, did you ever mess up Chase or American Express? Then we're going to drop down and say family, because we have to protect the family. Corporation, division process. Then we're going to think about irrevocable trust, because we have to plan to live, plan to get the goal, we got to plan to die. The only reason we have probate attorneys because people are stupid. For 25 bucks, you can protect your assets and your family don't get stuck in probate. But nobody does it, because nobody's teaching anybody what to really do. Little pieces. Hell, God gave me the whole pie. Car, you drive in a car today registered to you, it should be a division. You bought a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. escrow closed, so everybody knows it's your house. You get all that junk mail for years and years. Want corporate, want a pool, want some fencing. It's what you got. The house should have been bought through the damn trust. Auto income. When I put in my book and series, Winning the Game of Business, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow fee per time, financial freedom, 49 years ago. Yeah, we know some other guy who filed bankruptcy put it there too. Okay, he stole my idea. No, he stuck it in my book. So let's see. If you want me to blueprint you, you just call the office and set it up. Or yeah, there's a fee. It's not free. But again, if you listen today, I'll give you half price. So let's take a picture. Let's take a picture of this right now. Here's the problem. Let's say you're got shitty credit. You backed yourself in a corner. All right, it's all sucks. And you're trying to figure out, how do I get it paid down? Until you pay it down, there's only two things you can do on a credit card. All right, increase the limit or pay it down. Increase the limit, pay it down. That's it. That's all you can do. Let's take a picture. I came out of a coma, 2010. I came out and we found out the house that I had that I paid cash for was stolen from us from the CPA. All right, he stole 3.7 billion in corporate structure. We're homeless. What am I gonna do? That's simple. Honey, let's go to Best Buy. First, I had to go to the shop to sell my wedding ring, Rolex, and necklace and bracelet. Got $16,400. Then I went over to Best Buy. Instant card, $25,000. See, I had 3 divisions of me and 5 closets. Write it down. 3 divisions of me and 5 closet divisions. I have a backup for a backup in case I have no shit day. So what did I do? I got $25,000. Then I got all these Visa gift cards. Then I got the little square. Then I got the computer. I'm going to rebuild it again. See, there's no reason anybody stays down because they choose to. It's time to fight, 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 fight. But again, what do we get to do? We get to play and win. Supply and vendor credit, by the way, you'll get about $51,000. That'll balance your debt over here. See, that's what you need to do. Now, if you have a collection item that's not dead, in other words, it's still open, it's going to come after your reports again and again. So that means you have to use 5 ways to kill the debt. If you have an IRS problem because I don't file tax returns because blah, 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 BS. It is your constitutional right and the law of the United States of America Incorporated, file a tax return. Simple. So if you're one of those crooks that should go to prison like Wesley Snipes did, and he had to pay 18 million bucks as a prison for 3 years, simple. You can go to prison. Or man up, woman up, get the form called 656 433 A and B, irs.gov. Let's get you in the system and fix your problem. All right, now here's how it works. Your credit is like this. You're trying to balance the debt. Oh, I am the guy that trained Ken Yarborough from TRW and Experian. I invented the 25-29% rule. I did. And I maintained basically a credit score of 750. So let's understand. TRW, Thomas, Raymond, and Woolridge made bicycle parts in El Segundo, California, where I lived as a kid, part of the areas, and it basically stood for the reports wrong. They didn't want any information, so they became TRW, they became Experian in 96. What I drew for Yarborough is I'm training him, it's good, fair, or hell no. Good, fair, or hell no. You know, all cards fluctuate, write it down again. I want you to hear this 10 friggin' times. Fluctuate. Today, you're going to be calling your credit bureaus and on Credit Karma, who doesn't have a damn phone number to help you anyway. My new dashboards hopefully will kick their assets. You're going to remove all addresses, but the current one, all employment, just employed, and all phone numbers. That's how they connect the dots anyway. So you're going to say that because I'm afraid, or you've been hacked so many times, I want to protect my privacy because you're entitled to it. Now, from now on, you're going to plan the problem. So write down, plan the problem, because you're going to be prepared this time. Now, irs.gov, write it down. I need you to ask for some forms. Go online and click some forms, okay? You ready to write it down? Okay, you can't take a picture because I told you not to. Got it? When I say not to, that means you will be $500,000 if you did. And that's what you have to pay me, and then the FBI gets you. So let's do this. Let's get the SS4. All right, that's for the tax ID. All right, let's get to 1244 to turn an LLC or C Corp into S. Let's get to 1023 for nonprofit, 4506T or C, in case your creditor sends you that form. Because I want to make sure you file a tax return, you're real, you're not using a CPM. Now, 456 is to basically get back in the system and do an offer in compromise. The UCC one is a different form. You just download it, entitlement of ownership, and then basically download an irrevocable trust. I want you to learn to man up, woman up, and connect the damn dots. That's right, connecting the dots. Now, a corporation, it's right in front of you, is a legal person. Let me circle it. Here's what I learned when I was 7.5 years old at Mrs. Hope's house, using and abusing me all the damn time. Okay, dropped me off the pier. All right, 3 years old, 3.5 years old, and rolled down her window and said, if you're not here at 5 o'clock, I'll leave you there to die. She was a she-devil from hell. Who does that to a 3-year-old kid? But no one asked where my parents are. Nobody gave a shit. So I had to fight. Oh, you don't know how? You're weak or what? You just like to go, blah. Stop it. I'm 7.5 years old. I hear this at a poker game she has every Wednesday night. They're going blah, 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 drinking, whiskey and smoking cigars. I wonder what that meant. I'm in the corner. Next day, I ride my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. There's a library next door. Man, what does this mean? Hell, she was rude too. Damn. Like I'm wasting her damn time. 5 minutes later, here's a McAfee. He's a book. I read the book. I'm looking for a blueprint. And I didn't find one, so I created one. So let's understand, may sue or be sued. Do you understand that? I didn't pay attention to that. I screwed up. The other thing that bothered me really here is I knew this was wrong. Okay, not required to file. 17,983 professional business. There was something wrong there. I knew that. Now I went to the library for 2 years. Then I sent away $10. Yeah, $10? I'm sorry, it's $30 now. That's right. A nonprofit corporation is $30. They're all free in all 50 states. But Brian was so stupid here. He gave $4,700 to a dumb attorney, and then the attorney made him pay the filing fee. What did the attorney do? Just collect money. It's like, damn, he didn't learn diddly squat. His wife wants to kick his assets for blowing money. So understand, every corporation's free. You just pay the damn filing fee. Simple. I did Helping Hand, no problem. I'm 9.5. I get $100,000 of credit cards in the mail because they're giving it to people and corporations all the time. I got named to the movie Dave, and then I started the Orange County Blind Center at 12.5. And then I got my assets kicked on that. Everywhere we do in life, we're always getting our assets kicked. So I use the word Braille. Braille belongs to the Braille Institution. I didn't know any better. So what did they do? I got pulled in the car. It scared the hell out of me. The goal is to never bring the pain home. Okay. The lie. Oh, I love this when some of you call the call centers, so you all probably do. Well, I don't have a corporate, I got an LLC. That makes that person sound so stupid. Say, the reality is people do stupid because they don't reach and understand what they're doing, and they trust a bunch of ding-dongs. It's like stupid. You're falling stupid. They don't know what the hell they're doing. But I know you got that guy on TikTok. You need 6 LLCs. No, you don't. That's a dummy. The moment, listen carefully. The moment you sign for a credit card, a car, and a building, you pierce your own damn veil because you had to, because you don't know any better. So when they sue the court, hell, they sue you. And if you would have did one thing that I did, 1987, training Ken Yorbo, all right, TRW Spirit. Him and I wrote a book called File Segregation. I didn't like it when it was done. All right, I said, I don't like it because I don't like what you did. See, Ken was CID, bodyguard for President Nixon, security to the TRW Spirit. So what happens? I don't like it. He says, Ray, your divisions take it to 3 to 6 months. I don't care. They're filed and published, and the IRS gives me a damn tax ID. It's legit. Well, I liked it legit. His area was shaded gray. So in the future, you're going to have 3 divisions of you, write it down, 3 divisions of you guaranteeing everything, and then you're going to fire your SSN. You're going to say you're fired. Is that okay? But again, the lack of knowledge is why people do stupid things. Nobody has to do stupid, but they do stupid all the time because they don't bother to look behind the damn curtain. Now, let's understand. I'm online 6 days a week, 49 friggin' years helping people. Okay? Where the hell you been? I mean, you did this or that. Come on. Online or in person. What did you do? Simple. I'm online or in person. Today, live. All day tomorrow from 6 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon, kicking some ass at. So if you show up, you get to play. If you don't show up, what are you going to do? Get up late like usually and go beep, 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 beep. Until you change this, it's not going to happen. It's called see it, believe it, go get it. So let's repackage you like Humpty Dumpty, because I think your way sucks. Sorry, I do. All right, I look at these big windows here. You're wrong, I'm right. You're wrong, I'm right. It is true, because you're wrong and I'm right. So let's look at boring and steady. Simple. Let's have somebody drive you around your city today. Very simple. You're the passenger this time, so you can pay attention more. They drive down that busy street, and you see all these things right there. Then you pull down that visor in front of you because you're the passenger, and you go, what the hell? Why don't I own those suckers? See, you have wasted $50,000 to $100,000 in your life. You pissed it away, and you could have owned the Wendy's down the street starting today. Well, there goes that rhyming thing I do all the time too. But again, what's wrong with you? It's you. It's still you. You know, I've partnered up with clients since 1987, the Reynolds Investment Group. Here is, I can show you and guide you through coaching. Here's the broker's list. Go get these locations. Or you want into coaching, we'll do it together. No problem, we'll do that. Or if you want to just do the whole thing and get to the damn keys, we'll share a piece. See, I don't like bullshit because it doesn't feed the family. That's how I look at it. Auto income experts? Hell, why not, since I invented it. All right. See, I like goodies. You like goodies yet? See, I had a problem when I was 26. 2.6 billion in corporate structure. Got mansions everywhere from Havasu to Big Bear and everywhere else on the harbor, having fun. You know, I was afraid? Get fat, ugly, and die. I didn't have a real big purpose. So you have everything you want. What's the purpose? I want to help people. Okay, take a picture of that. Those are the things I've written books on for years and years, and what I call auto income, $100,000 a month, minimum. From there, what do? You do or I do? Oh, we do it together. I got a system that does locations. Would you like to play? Which would you like? Which one would you like to get into? Let me know. See, your goal should have been a long time ago. I want to own it, be the bank, but I don't want to run it. I only pick on businesses that are basically run by a third party. Why would I want to run a Wendy's restaurant when there's management companies that do better than I can? Plus, I want to keep my time freed up. It requires 100,000 in credit. I need you to have 100,000 in person. I like you to have 100,000 in business. It's only about 10 million. Would you like some? How much would you like? See, the problem is you, and you use the wrong damn card. Corporate credit's not, it's a write-off. Interest rate credit card. It's free damn money. So let's understand today. If you allow me to take one card and get you 99 more, how many would you like? Even American Express will offer you 99. It's ridiculous. But what you should do is simple. Take a picture of this. This is your future as well. Okay, right there. 100,000 to 1 million a month. That's right, a month. Come on, people. I don't get this. You know, if I knew this at 17, why didn't you? I don't understand. You weren't motivated enough. All right, you just follow ducks and sheep. Auto income, it requires $100,000 to close an escrow. Corporate credit. So would you like to pick one? Let me know if you get in coaching. What do? We look at other people. Simple. Okay, simple is fun. John got 26,000. It took him 4 months. He was kind of slow. He didn't pay attention enough. Then we got Robert here, got 35,000. And you know what Dave did? It took him literally 8 months to get to 96,000 a month. But then what do we get to do? They get to pay attention. All right, Katie got 224. I like that. So today, let's look at something. If we take anybody in this world, and this is what I did when I was the opening show for American Success Journal, the Daily News, and they followed me on Daily Journal, how I could build $1 million in 6 friggin' weeks. I actually did it in 6 days. It was fun. Here's Glenn. He's living in his car, 3 years. He's feeling sorry for himself. His wife left him when he lost his job. I told him, get a better woman. Simple. Get your butt out of that Pinto car living there for 3 friggin' years. Brand new corp, brand new house, brand new truck. Put him on my TV show. All right, I got Freeway Ricky, Dickie Rods. Got him $3 million. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. And I got him for a dump truck in 6 months, doing contracts for $5 million. Michael, God rest his soul. All right, Arnold, good, no problem. Presidents, I did them too. Costner, Giovanni for Pixar. Oh, we got a college professor that donates, he dedicates his book to me because I got him the money to get it published, up and away. But then we got Steve from Gold's Gym. You motivate and kick ass, he says. I got him $1 million too. Oh, Kirk Van, God rest his soul, and I got her $1 million too as well. So let's see. No matter where you come from, you can use the same rules and tools and get the American dream instead of what you've been doing. So Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and Angels. I'm the incorporator for rich and famous people anyway. Okay, here's what happened. You sit at the kitchen table, honey, we're going to start the business. Oh, goody for you. All right, we're going to jack up our credit cards. We're going to get stuck, can't get any more, hawk the house and hurt you and me and be stupid. Well, that's what you did, most of you. See, the goal should be never to bring the pain home. Why'd you jack up the wrong damn card? Why don't you have 100,000 of personal credit, which you need? Why don't you have corporate credit? Why don't you let me rebuild you? Listen, if I get you the green spark card, which I did 3 of those today, all right, and I get the 100,000 and the 2 sisters for 30. There's 160. You're not winning the lottery, you're not getting a raise. If we take that card and we do it for every division, daisy chain it, and do it basically 9 more times, is that $1 million? See, Capital One has to, don't worry about the golds, they also have the blues. Oh, that's simple. How about a basic Bank of America? We take those 3 cards and do the same thing. Wells Fargo, we take the 4 cards. Ink cards, we have 5 of them. Gold card, we do the same thing. So if you allow me to help you rebuild you, and we daisy chain the credit, which I invented that as well, having fun helping people like you, we can then go to the bank. Banks want you to have a 2-year corporation, up to $150,000 of credit. Well, simple. But again, 2-year corporation. These are my 5 favorites. So we have to understand, we could build up to $5.4 million of credit to go get it. Our divisions justify the projection of $1 million because you come up with a business plan. I'm going to help you become the $1 million maker if you want. But again, corps and divisions. You're going to have to master the division process. Okay? So if we take 1,000 or we take, let's say, 75,000 or any more, let's listen carefully. If I rebuild you, get your 750 score, get a corporation credit, division credit, and we take corporate credit to buy the lifetime income. That credit is a write-off, and so is the interest rate. It's free damn money. What do? You buy basically the lifetime income, which is real estate and franchise, run by third party. You see, you have to understand what's called manageable debt. Manageable debt also says taxes. 100,000 of personal, auto income, and $1 million of cash credit. That's a corporate 9 divisions. Got it so far? We leverage money. By the way, since you're here today, if you'd like, I have a class called Leveraging Money tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Normally you charge $500 for the class. You can go free if you want. But again, today I'm going to give discounts up to 50%. Let's think as we play this game. Okay? I like to give discounts because I don't get a paycheck, I don't get a commission. Very simple. So let's think 100,000 of credit. 100,000 of credit, the office normally charges 10%, which is going to be about 10 grand. Their discount right now is $79.99. Okay, so that's what they do right now. And you can get that discount today, save a couple $1,000. Okay, if you did it during this webinar, this is Zelle only, no credit cards, no BS in between. All right, this is Zelle only. You will get a 50% discount today. 50% discount. And what happens is very simple. That's during the webinar we're doing today. If you wait till I'm done, then the off is over. It's Blue Lock Special. So what do? Auto income requires 100,000. There you go. Problem solution. If you wanted to get basically, all right, today, let's say you bought into a package, rebuilt, CFO level or corporation. All right, I'm allowing the ones that did this to actually pay the difference. So if you basically paid $1,000 for any program, you would pay the difference for that 100,000 at $39.99. Zelle only. From there, if you paid $19.99, your difference would be $3,000. If you pay $24.99, the difference is $2,400. I'm allowing you, and breaking all the rules because they don't do this in the office, just to pay the difference so I can get you that credit. See, I really want to share a piece with you. But again, if all you want is 50,000, they charge 5. Very simple. Discount is $39.99. If you did it today by Zelle only, you're looking at basically $24.99. If you wanted 25,000 of credit, normally it's $2,500, and today's discount is $19.99. If you did it during the broadcast for that 25, it's $12.50 if it's a Zelle. From there, I don't want any card at all. Zelle, now. If you can't Zelle, then you miss the opportunity. Okay, that's exactly how it works. If you want to call the office at 800-254-9506 and give them a card for something, pay normal price, go for it. Call them right away. If I add you to my credit system, let's understand what that means. 1987, I set up the dashboards that I watched basically from the Equifax, CBI Equifax, and TransUnion copy anyway. Here's a dashboard that allows tax ID. You give me a name of a person, company name, or a division name, I can start a credit file instantly, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. Adding to my history, about $62 million of history to play with as well. All right, so we get to play how I brought in basically millions and billions. So the Reynolds University was my dream. Accomplished it to $1 million a day in 2009. Okay, from there, I am the one who wrote and created Winning the Game of Business. 49 years ago, my company was repackaged in America. From there, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow free for time. So to get to millionaire, there's 1,000 steps. That's what it is. 1,000 steps, rules, and tools. Okay, that's how it works. So if you want a copy of the Millionaire's Founders Kit, 12-book CD, so you have one book and CD per month for 12 months. So at the end of a year, you have $1 million corporation. That's how I designed it. From there, I sold it at the Bonaventure for 32 years. That's right, being the second largest advertiser in Los Angeles, 32 years, I sold it for $5,000 at the Bonaventure every Wednesday night. There I am in a coma, 2009. See, we all have old shit days. I'm in a coma. That picture actually died at 5:41, July 5th. Okay, my wife calls the office. He's in a coma. Ron gets a U-Haul truck to steal my books. Tom sells my websites and phone numbers to a damn porn site, highest bidder, because I have the number one info commercial in the world. But again, this is what happens when you want people to help you, or instead they stab you in the back most of the time. So what happens is simple. I was given a choice back then to stay in peace or go back. If you want that copy of the Millionaire's Founders Kit, office is $1,000. If you did it today with me, it's half price of $499. Now, you might want to learn about more real estate. I'm the guy that wrote the rules and tools for basically Homestead Blocker, UCC, Machado Mortgage. So when that tenant doesn't pay, you still get the money anyway. Real estate program. Financial series, I did that because buckets of money, tax balance, you become the bank. Office sells that for $19.99. If you did it through me, again, it's a 50% discount. Now, I have specialty classes in rotation. Every Saturday, 9 a.m., specialty class. Usually they're $500 each class, or someone buys 3 months of classes. From here, we're going to look at basically grants. They're given away, and there's portals in every city and state. They're giving away about $10 billion in grant money, and so you could take a nonprofit. If you file a corporation for nonprofit, it's actually not known for not-for-profit. You have to get a federal exemption. The exemption is called a 501c3. You get a form called 1023 from the irs.gov. If you pay someone to do it, they usually charge about 15 grand. If you go to my class, I teach you how to do it for free. Then you can save yourself some money. But again, if you need a nonprofit, if you wanted a corporation that's going to get grant money, it needs to be filed last year, or you have to wait till next year. If you want basically a line of credit, the bank has to be last year, or you wait till next year. That's how it works. My corporations that I have pre-done have officers list, can be anything you want it to be, tax ID, 3 divisions, nonprofit workshop. We sell the corporations from last year with all that set up for $5,000 a set, nonprofit workshop. Today for another $999, $1,000, division, tax IDs, and workshop. Up to you. Again, take a picture. That's a Zelle only. From there, all right, I like goodies. When you don't have a mommy, a daddy, and a family or anything, and you're on your own. You got Father's Knows Best and, you know, the Cosby Show. That's it. The goal is, how do you measure if you're doing good? The goodies. That's how I did it. So the bottom line today, all right, how you can get to basically the American dream. I do all the analyzations, and they're all done by my staff, and then they give them to me, and I'm the one telling everybody what they need to do. I've done 55 million analyzations in my lifetime so far. Sparing, Transient, and Equifax. Every one of you can have a 750 score, usually in 90 working days. So you got Friday or Saturday or both. It's up to you. You get stuck with me. So from here, I'm going to guarantee what I say 100%. You're going to be part of the program. I'm going to put in red bold ink the 25-20% rule. There's only 2 rules to follow. Do not jack up credit cards, and do not apply during the program and crash your rapid rescore. If you do, we're going to charge you a fee, or we're going to close your case, because we can't do it for free. That's not right. If you screw up, own your screw up, please. From there, today's date, write it down. We're going to go after goals for 90 days. Every goal, every day, we want to go further up, up, and away. And that's the goal every day. From there, hopefully my story helps you a little bit. I always fought through the pain, and I think I'm always God's example anyway. There I am in the coma. Before the coma, we took out one of my yachts in the backyard. I got 3 at the time in the backyard. I don't know where you park yours, but the reality is simple. Someone had a virus, and I get to go to the hospital the next day, go in a coma. I hear the tax attorney, my tax attorney, trick my wife to sign a POA. I heard the nurse ask my wife if I was a donor. I was given a choice right at that moment to stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. Very simple. So let's understand, people have excuses. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old, a lot of shitty people. Okay? Went to school in Watts, Torrance, Long Beach, Hawthorne, all this other great areas. But again, I have been shot and I've been knifed, and I'm still here. I guess I'm an example for God. Very simple. So God's gift is what I say, because I thank him for everything I have all through the day. And I'm a sinner. I make mistakes all the time. But again, this is how it works. All right. I got houses and properties on all 5 islands, having fun, making money. And what do? I want to put my yachts and race boats in the backyard, same location. So that's why I bought the biggest house with the biggest yacht, or in the biggest what? U-Dock. The Duffy was to take the CFO to basically Captain Jack's on Friday and Saturday. All right, that's my wife, the CFO. So again, $100 million buildings, Lamborghinis. All right, I love Lamborghinis, my favorite car. Now I need you to do some work. You ready to write it down? I need you to get your driver's license, insurance, registration. I'd like you to change the address of that to a PO box or mailbox, etc. Right now, if you get in a bumpy bump, you're telling a stranger where you live. Where you live. Nobody should know where you live. All right. Also, Privacy Act, you don't have to disclose your address to the police officer. You never had to do that anyway. But it's up to you. Lamborghinis, big buildings, and helicopters too. So that's what. See, why men do jump? Stupid people say we don't. No problem. Guinness Book of Records comes out that night. He kind of pissed me off. He says, where's the wires? I took 2 steps and jumped up and kicked out the damn lights. Okay, the 2 people over here, lucky didn't hit them when I did it the first time. Now, he came back an hour later, says, this is an aluminum building. There can't be wires. No blank, Sherlock. But again, you can accomplish every goal you've ever had. But what do you have to do? Research after coma. I met him twice. This is Grandpa. Very simple. All right, he's Richard Bishop, won the Olympics in 1932. All right, Coach Bishop at Roseville High. Simple. All right, to me, it looks like Al Capone. Maybe that's why I can jump so high. All right, the word no does not mean no. The word no doesn't mean no. It means I don't know how. So if we plan the problem, and if we look at Credit Karma, because my new dashboards and phone numbers, 24-hour service will help people when they really don't help diddly squat besides themselves. But it's free. So let's look at LifeLock. Please be careful. They've been indicted 6 times. Their last indictment's $100 million. Again, be careful. When it comes to credit repair, there's no magic wand. You got people going, if you remove the late payment, if you would dispute a late payment on an open account, they close the account. All right, so understand that. So we got to realize if you're late payment. Oh, I want to get rid of the inquiry. Then they're going to close the account because it must not be you. See, there's no magic wand, by the way. So we look at what the Federal Trade Commission says. They say credit repair is against the law. They can't collect money up front. So we look at the Credit Repair Organization Act. Same thing. We look at writing down section 611. So write down section, the word section 611, and Google it, what you can do for yourself. Now, CFPB, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, indicts the credit repair cloud. Daniel one gets fined $3 million. Again, right, he go to prison. He's telling people, let's get in the credit repair business. Like the guy in the TikToks had that chickmuck face. We can do it. Stop. He was trying to do the same thing. We got choices. If we plan the problem, that is our goal. We should have safety credit. We should build a line of defense to protect the family. So, all right, when I designed this in the first place years ago, I was going to sue Credit Karma during pandemic because they kept saying 42%. It's never been that. Since I wrote Rules and Tools, I know it's always been 29%. 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Very simple. All cards fluctuate, so we have to become that certified CFO, personal business. And what do? If they all fluctuate, we put our stick in the back of the card, we dummy proof it, we don't jack it up. If we got to go past that, we make sure we have these cards here because they don't fluctuate at all. Knowing rules and tools probably could have saved your credit a long time ago. Now that you know, let's make sure you do it the right way. Again, I call it raise rules and tools. Very simple. So the knowledge is what you need to understand how to play the game to win. So 750 is waiting for you. Okay, we're going to analyze you, tell you exactly what needs to be done. And what's going to happen is you're going to get an analyzation sheet, investigation sheet. Then you're going to watch your score go to 801, usually about 750, 770. But again, if you let us do our job, you'll see it go up, up, and away. From there, it's a rapid rescore, a rapid refresh, which I invented 45 years ago. So rapid score, let's understand this client had a 510. Now they're 757. Pretty good, huh? From here, we got 651. They have no possible green lights here. Rapid, 750, green lights, and $1 million of credit. Again, what do? Here's a person, the husband and wife, all right, went to an attorney to ask a question, and they sold them a bankruptcy they did not need. During the bankruptcy, all right, I got him a brand new credit card for $500. See, what happens is you got 3 people on TikTok and 1 on Google saying you need a Capital One secure card. I'm going to say no because they pull an inquiry. I would tell you to get an Open Sky card, $200 in the card, spend $25. I'd also tell you, let me try on my dashboard, which is about 98% of the time I get you a card, even during a bankruptcy, okay? What do we do next? Simple. Here's a client that basically is late on their car payment, and they have 11 collection accounts. Here's $3,000. You have to balance your debt or get rid of the bad ones, and that's what you have to rebuild you. You have no choice. You have to become CFO level. Rapid blocks and push your scores up. They got 96 points in 3 days. So a rapid, if it's done correctly and you listen, you do what you're told, you're always above a 750, and that's guaranteed. Rapid refresh normally is $1,000. It is discounted today to $499 if you need one. Simple. So again, what do we look at? Here's a rapid rescore. All right, this client wanted to get into their escrow, and they needed to push up, and away. Okay, remember, 640 gets you a shitty loan for a house, 680 gets you better. Here's 753. But again, they asked me to expedite the rapid, expedite. If somebody wants 100 points plus right away, I expedited the rapid, but I charge them $1,000 to do that. Mortgage companies will charge you $3,000. But again, if you wanted an expedited rapid, all right, today it's Zelle only with me, and what you would do is spend $1,000 to Zelle. And what it is, you're going to go up 150 points, 120 points, 100 plus points. That would be the goal. But it's up to you. It takes 45 working days. Now, if you're not a client yet, our goal would be what? A 750 score. Most of you have little chunky cards, not a 10,000 plus. I want to go towards that 10,000. I want to do a rapid rescore. I want to dispute any negatives you have for 9 months for free, and I'm going to charge you $14.99. If it's done today, you get a discount, and you're in class Friday or Saturday, it's $9.99. Again, there's your discount today. All right, that is a Zelle payment, up, and away to never bring the pain home. Now, as we do this, keep in mind, getting the CFO ready. Why? CFO needs what again? 100,000 of credit if they want to get to the auto income. Starting a package, starter package. Here we have to realize we still got to make you CFO. We're going to get you 25,000 of credit. We're going to charge you $24.99. So you're going to get 10 times your investment back to you. And I'm the only one who's done this for 49 years anyway. I analyze, add history, pop credit. What do we do now? You become CFO. All right, now you get to go to class, all right, corporate setup in level 1 for 90 days. You're stuck with me again, live classes. Here, the discount today, if it was done today, is $19.99. All right, and you still get the 25,000 of credit. Take your picture again. All right, I'm online. I'm always saying Zelle, now. And everybody, even the office, makes fun of me, but the rallies, I kind of ignore it. Because again, I want Zelle. Okay, I want to call the office and pay a 5% fee and not get a big discount. 800-254-9506. Let's see what they can do while we're on the line right now. Here's another thing I need you to do. You added yourself to the national mailing list. You did it, nobody else. Okay, very simple. The voting list, they sell 412 times a year. All right, they're robocalls. I would like you to call 888-567-8688. I'd like you to opt out 5 years or a lifetime. Again, that's what I need you to do. All right, because you're on the national mailing list. The phone number is right in front of you. 888-567-8688. There it is. Call it, opt out 5 years or a lifetime. Now, here's what happened to most of you, because at 14 to 16, you were told to go get an SSN. And you didn't challenge it. You didn't pay attention. You just did what you're told. The SS5 form right there creates SSN so you can file the 1040 tax return. We were measured by a number, and they bond us up to 35 million apiece. Now, we compare SS5 to SS4. Legal name of entity is right in front of you, or individual person. The IRS created this form for credit and banking purposes. Grocery stores in cities and states use separate tax IDs when they have bankrupt locations. Grocery stores use store number, banks use branch number. What we have to realize is that form they designed was banking and credit purposes per entity. You should have 3 divisions of you, and you should never guarantee anything after you basically fire yourself and do it my way. But again, it's your choice. My problem in 2000, all right, or 1999 and 96, 98, I had a problem. See, I was building credit for so many years, I started shrinking my limits in the 80s, and it scared me too. In the 80s and 90s, and damn, what do I do? So I decided to do more research again. I find out C191D says I can loan out money privately. Okay. So when I created cash flow free up in time, I loan money to people. I did it through my division process. That way I can separate liability. My first matrix in buckets of money book is 4.6 million, and I create 190,000 a month. The assets behind that were $1.1 billion. They became notes to borrow against as well. So if you do this correctly, you can create a matrix of auto income just by loaning out money. All right, and that's important, 190,000 a month. All right, took basically 18 months, 41 divisions, and that's in 1998. From here, your choice for you is mentally is to understand, do you want to be a millionaire? Unfortunately, most of the time you always say yes. The answer is no. You want to be a millionaire corporation. That's what you should be. You should take every piece and every division and every piece of property and everywhere you build credit. See, if I have 10 houses, I got 10 divisions. Each address has separate credit files. I can build $10 million of credit. I can separate liability. Financial system, tax balance, you become the bank in buckets of money. That's why I designed buckets of money in the first place, because that's what I was doing. Today, I'm giving 50% discounts to things. Very simple. All right, but if you take advantage while you're online, this means if I do a division for you, each division usually is about $1,000. I set up the experience, change your Equifax, and put history there. Simple. So what happens is that division doesn't have your name on it. You can actually do 3 divisions of you, adding 2,000 of history. Once I help you daisy chain and explain how to daisy chain credit in class, all right, and you do that, then we'll get tax ID for each division, because that separates liability. Debt follows tax ID. So today, I would like you to take a picture of this if you want division process. All right, you should have about between 18 to 15 on corporations, by the way. Depends how aggressive you want to be. So that is the today's situation, with or without credit. Those are Zelle discounts. There's your Zelle again. Call the office. They'll help you at 800-254-9506. Now, a lot of times people want to talk to me. Well, when big companies hire me, I'm usually $25,000 a day, $3,000 an hour for the last 45 years. Okay, and that's what big companies pay. If you want, today you can have a phone call with me, 15, 20 minutes. It's $399. It's a discount for you. Very simple. If you want 3 calls, 6 calls, 9 calls, take that picture. This is something you get to do if you buy sets of calls. You can also email me questions when you have questions or get stuck. I can email back or make a phone call to you. And that email you can do from Monday to Saturday, 5 to 5. Very simple. There's my email address as well. That would be a Zelle payment too. Remember, the goal is to repackage you, make you CFO level, get you domainer status. I like to do that blueprint for you. The blueprint is an hour, takes husband and wife or partner of life, both on the phone. From there, it's $19.99. The office sells it all the time. If it was done today with you, you get a 50% discount if it is a Zelle payment only. Very simple, Zelle. Now, corporate structure is important because we have to realize a lot of you have LLCs, don't even know why you have it, or C Corp, or maybe S Corp. The difference, that's why you go to class. What our goal should be is your corporate divisions. Stop bringing the pain home, put your ducks in a row, and let me repackage you my way with you, because I don't like your way. I think your way sucks, because you should have made it a long time ago. Corporation's a legal person, it's right there. From there, I told you about divisions, corporations, and divisions of you. We have the ability to play the game and roll the dice, and we don't have to bring the pain home in the first place. When I see this, this is pathetic. Sorry. All right, I came out of a coma in 2010, and I'm broke. We're homeless. It's freaking homeless. So I got to go to work. What do? I sell my wedding ring, Rolex necklace, braces, $16,400. And then I take my 3 divisions of me, my 5 closet divisions, and I build $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. Then I buy my wife her next dream house. There's no reason anybody stays down. They stay down because they don't know how to play. This guy needs to go to the church for the food for the kids, go drive Uber or DoorDash or basically what, Lyft, something to bring in some money. But that's the goal. Begging for money? No. All right, I had to have a trash can as a kid. I don't want to do it again. But again, there I am in that coma. If I didn't have my 3 divisions of me and my 5 closet divisions, I wouldn't have been able to build $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. It's your goal. It's up to you. You're the only one holding you back is you. So I like goodies. They gave me a problem about loan to value, division process. There's a $500 million in front of you. We could play the game to win. But again, a car, when you buy a car, you do it wrong anyway. It should be fleet price tax ID division. What did you do? You had it registered to you. That's a mistake. But again, it's like house and car. See, here's a husband and wife or couple. I want to be on the loan too. That's called stupid. The house should have been bought on a married person, sold on separate property. Ladies, let it be dumb enough to he's on the loan. Okay? All you want to do is control the irrevocable trust. So there you got skin in the game. Lose house and car, no problem. The creditor reports it to the IRS as a 1099-C, and now you got double shitty credit. Congratulations. You didn't plan the problem. From there, when it comes to Capital Ones, we look at the dashboards, we analyze, and they don't tell us what type they are. So if you have Capital One today, you're going to have to call the office on Monday. That's right, write it down. You're going to call after 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have a meeting every day at 7:30 called Setting the Tone of the Day. If you ever screwed American Express and Chase, they need to know that. You got to tell them right away. From there, the phone number's in front of you to call. And what you get to do is make sure you talk to your specialist and you communicate. I always want communication is the key to success. Very simple. From here, let's understand. Here is Chase saying, we're not giving you more credit because you're not using what you have. Too much available. Why would they give you more? You're not using what you got. Again, dashboards. I'm an affiliate. All right, 119 creditors. I only like 10 of them. Trade lines are a fraud and a joke. Authorized users are in the way. So today we have choices. 96 points in 3 days. All right, because they're going to wrap a rescore. If you need one, it's $500. It's a Zelle only, and there you go. And there you can call the office as well, see if they can help you as well. 800-254-9506. So I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like the truth, sorry, but it's the truth. If you're in a credit, basically CFO program, all right, I want you to Zelle $9.99 today. I would like to upgrade your package. I would like to give you a corporation, you don't have one, give you a tax ID, put you in class for 90 days with me, corporate setup level 1. I would like to get you 10,000 or more credit for you, 10,000. So that way it's 10 times your investment. I like to take away excuses. From there, it's up to you. Corporations are what? Legal person. Again, supply turning into cash, about 51,000. That can help balance debt. That's what I had to do. From there, that SS4 says legal name of entity or individual person. You're entitled to 3 of you. Banking and credit purposes with no intent to do fraud. Again, to play the game to win. So we look at, we're building what reports that I established in 87. Sparing, Chandra Equifax, under tax ID for cash credit. From there, if you guarantee a building, a car, apartment complex, or a storage unit, you pierced your veil. I need you to call that number on Monday after 10 o'clock. Again, what do we do to make sure we communicate? What is the plan? What are we trying to do? So we're going to go through case number. We don't ever give name here. It's a case number only. And this is case 5957. So this person here is very simple. Let's go through this. Let me blow it up a little bit. So here we have somebody who's a rebuilt, rapid rescore, a division of you. Priscilla is your specialist. Okay, you signed up here on 11/21, and then you decide 6 days later to do an inquiry. I hope and pray this rapid wasn't going, or you would have crashed it. I didn't do that, you did it. So then again, you're responsible for that inquiry. You got collections. This one's paid, these 2 little ones aren't paid. After 3 months, if they don't go away or charge off, get your butt and pay the damn collection. Get it out of your way. Here's Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Okay, you have a Capital One at 98%. 2 things to do on a card: increase the limit or pay it down. That's all you get to do. That's it, period. So that 98% needs to be 29%. So why don't we go into Capital One's dashboard first? Act like you're going to make a payment. It opens another window. Right hand side says I want, click that, opens another window. Left hand side says to the bottom says increase the limit of your card. Do that every 46 days, by the way. Did you have a problem, American Express or Chase? Right here. All right, no problem. You have no green lights. So here we're dropping and here we're going up. We're playing the push me, pull me. And that's our problem, okay? This here is a collection that hit on 2/1. That could delay getting credit because there's a 46 waiting period in between, all right, any inquiry that you do or a collection account like this. So again, talk to Priscilla on Monday and see what we need to do next. What is the ultimate game plan for you in your life? I would like to take this person, build it up and away, get them 100,000 of personal credit and $250,000 for the corporation. To do both of those, it'll take 6 months. Are they willing to do what they're told so far? Because they've had shitty credit for a while now. 50-58. All right, you start here at a 691, you went down. 703, you went down. What happened? Brandy's our floor supervisor. You just signed up. You're $1 million in the making. When you see MIM, it's millionaire in the making. 25,000 of credit. You have 2 inquiries for Navy. If I didn't line you up, you're not going to get Navy. I must have lined you up because you got $27,000. Okay, no collection. Here we had late payment here. All right, self-finance, you don't need that crap card anyway, or even Chime or Kickoff. It's crap, in my opinion. You're current, so we can go after certain things and kind of correct it. Even the collection account. You have a collection account for $558. If it doesn't get disputed and go away, then down the road you might negotiate that. Here's what's killing this person's credit. 91%. You can increase the limit on their dashboards. The highest card you have is 7,000. The rest of them are less 2,500, 600, whatever. I mean, these are crappy cards. Sorry, they are. Okay, the goal is to get you that chase. That chase, it's 600 bucks. The chase I'd get you is anywhere from 10,000 to 20,000. Then we get to 35 to 50 on the inks for the corporation. But again, this one has a corporation. Good. So if we balance these debts correctly by using some of this on the bottom, which you could do, and you haven't secured American Express or Chase, this person here to get 100,000 of credit between personal and business is probably going to be basically 3.5 months. But I need them to do what I tell them to do. Okay, and that's pretty important. So as we do this, so please pay attention. That's 5058. Here's 5614. Here we have Priscilla's your specialist. You're rebuilt with a rapid. You get a bonus card of 500 bucks. This means you paid 500, you paid in full, so we're reimbursing you through credit. Nobody does that besides us. Here we have a collection account for 590. Again, if it doesn't go away in 3 or 4 months, then pay the damn bill. You got a benefit, that's why you owe money. You shouldn't be ripping off your creditor anyway. Here we have AAFCU, so thank you for your military service or whoever got you into that. Now I want you to get Navy. Yeah, I mean, let's just say, here's a person not going to line up to get 100,000 in the next 60 days, and they're sitting there going, beep, 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 and that's about it. Again, what do we need? Rapid results ended on 2/17. You need a new rapid now, today. All right, and you probably American Express or Chase. Balance your debt. Okay, let me build you more. Get a new rapid. Get this pushed up instead of 2 little green lights. Let's get you a heck of more. We'll push you up and away again and again. So that is 5614. Once again, your specialist Priscilla. All right, Zelle today for that $500 for basically a rapid. From there, talk to Priscilla on Monday. Here's 5956. This one's burning. It's going to narrow and ski downhill. What did we do? You signed up January 24th this year. You're rebuilt, all right, rapid 5,000 of credit. Christopher's your specialist. Here we have late payments, and then it's closed. So you killed a Capital One card, which wouldn't have been that expensive. Again, sometimes we have to drive Uber, Lyft, or have a garage sale. I've had to do it all. So here we have credit sesame seed buttons. You don't need it. Authorized users not even using it. These should be removed. All this stuff, clear it all up. From there, utilize the cards. The only thing you have is 108%. Okay, luckily it's only a little $1,000 card. If you balance this debt, I can push this person, get caught up on this or get rid of it. All right, literally you get 5,000 in credit, probably in 90 days or less. You have a little bit of a mess. Any problem, American Express or Chase, we need to know that as well. That's 5956. 5947. Jake's your specialist. Rebuild rapid $10,000 of credit. All right, you signed up on the 6th of this month. Here we have these collection accounts. Okay, they're pretty big. Rapid needs to go around them. From there, you have Navy. Please don't screw up Navy. Allow me to help line you up for Navy. All right, the bottom line is if you do, they'll give you up to $50,000 line of credit loan, and they'll give you credit cards up to $50,000 each. Again, we got to push this up, go around this. That gives you the way to balance your debt and build more to the corporation structure. Your rapid was submitted on 2/19. Okay, you have some green lights currently. So we should go after credit right away. All right, and then push you up and away. But again, usually the bonus credit is at the end of the program. That looks like a little bit more than bonus credit. So maybe we should pop 5947 as soon as possible. Again, say that to your specialist on Monday when you call. Here's 5414. 5414, Brandy's your specialist. You're rebuilt. You didn't get paid in full at the beginning, So there's no bonus card. Only bonus card of people who pay in full. From here, you have an inquiry. So you signed up here, did an inquiry here, that would have crashed your rapid rescore. You have a collection account right here at Citibank, or US Bank, excuse me, and you have this new account here. I hope that was worth it because it's 96%. See, you keep getting cards and jacking them up. There's ways to get cards without jacking them up. Again, there's ways not to hurt you. Any problem, American Express or Chase need to know. From here, it went up and only 1 point, whoopee-doo, but it's at least going up. All right, if you do what you're told to do, Rapid was just submitted. All right, basically, here's the problem. This one wasn't just submitted. Your Rapid ended on 10/11/2024. If you had to inquire, I'd tell you to Zelle for the Rapid. If you Zelle for the Rapid, you still got to talk to them about that violation right there. You're not supposed to apply for credit. All right, this would screw up everything we're trying to do. We don't want to play push me, pull me with anybody. All right, 59.55. You dropped 69 damn points. All right, 38 points. See, it's like you crash and you don't drop. Why did you drop? Okay, Rapid was good. It's good till 519. It just got submitted. You have a couple green lights. All these are zeros. Okay, and what do we got? We had a paid collection. Here's a paid collection. All right, both of these are paid on this side. So we're going to remove them, or dispute them. And then from here, there's late payment. Again, you're 3 currently. But I would put balance on this. But it's going to be up to you. So here you have terrible, terrible credit. Push it up or get you a card. What do we get to do? Revolving, put a balance on it, we push you up. But again, your Rapid results are good till 519. So you just got into the program. Christopher, let's see what we can do to build you up and away. That is 59.55. 52.06. This is Brandy, specialist again. She's the floor supervisor. Rebuild, you get $500 back. Here we have, what are you, husband and wife or something? Got the same damn inquiry, same day. Okay, was it worth it? Stop it, please. Here we have Chase. Do not screw these up. You can increase limits. Don't screw up American Express. They're great cards. Again, we have to balance this mess a little bit. All right, we can find ways to balance it. We push it up and away, but you're just to rebuild $500. That's all you're getting. See, this person should upgrade to the 25,000 to 50,000 credit, because that's just, we're done. We just pop a little silly card. What happens right now? You're dropping 73 points. All right, up and away. No, see, this is killing you. But again, we can get through that process and push you back up again. It's going to be up to you. Your Rapid is good to 8/21/24. That means it ended. Okay, get a Rapid today for $500, but there's that inquiry. Once again, gonna have to talk to your specialist about the violation you did. Brandy is the floor supervisor. Talk to her on Monday. All right, because she's already gone today. She works the early shift. So that was 52.06. 52.06. Now we got 52.53. Instead of going up, you're dropping. You signed up on 4/24. What I do is I add history to you in corporate divisions, and then you get all these invitations that say you're pre-approved and you're really not. So here's this person going to town. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 inquiries. New car and all this mess. Okay, this is a total violation. This person should be closed, period, because they're not listening to us. They apply for credit. They don't get any new really cards at all because they're doing it wrong. All right, people say, oh, I can do this. No, you can't. Prove it. Look at this. All those damn inquiries and all these collection accounts, you don't have crap. That Capital One needs to be brought down. It's a little card anyway. If this person could listen, we could get them to balance their debt. I can push them to 750 and pop them 100,000 credit. Unfortunately, they have all these inquiries. They violated. My recommendation to Brandy on Monday is close this case. This person doesn't take this serious. Okay, close their damn case. All that crap and they got nothing because they don't know what the hell they're doing. All right, that's why we do things for people, not to screw it up. So talk to Brandy on Monday. Okay, my recommendation is close the case. So you and her talk about what needs to be done. 52.53. Okay, 52.52. So here we have, we start at 600, rebuilt, $500 bonus card, Brandy again. You sign up on 1/30/2024, and then you decide to get inquiries. Why? Again, so I add history, and you basically go after your cards. My cards are 10 to 20,000. Here's $400. Here's 1,000. Lowe's. Do you realize Lowe's Symphony should have been $40,000 for the corp? But again, you did that instead. It was simple. 1,000. Okay, 2,700. Capital One, $500. And then you get cards and you're late on everything. And then you jack it all up. See, this person's probably headed to bankruptcy. They don't need to be. Maybe that's their thought pattern. Why do we jack it up late? I don't understand. It will take 3 on times to go around those lates. But again, what happens? All these accounts, okay, they're all in the collection as well. This is possible. This person get a rapid rescore right away. Have to talk to let's see, Brandy about the violation fee, and then from there push it up, be on time with these, and let's go rebuild you. This would be 7 months to rebuild this person to a 750 score, 5252. All right. Again, if you are in a package right now to CFO level, if you want to increase it to 10,000, get a corp, go to class, stuck with me for 90 days. All right. It is an additional today, $9.99, and we'll put you in that program because the corporation's a legal person. Very simple. If you're backed in the corner, supply turns into cash. You can help balance your debt. That's what I had to do at a coma. It's usually about 51,000 a credit. Remember, SS4 allows legal name of entity or individual person. That's a gift. It was designed for banking and credit purposes in the first place. Per entity. You should allow me to build you corporate credit reports so you can get some free money and balance your debt. Building, car, apartment complex, storage unit. If you guarantee something, you're the duck and the sheep. Make sure you make that call on Monday. All right, there's the phone number in front of you, 800-254-9506. If you need to call a specialist today, call them today. But again, the goal is, do you want to upgrade to something as well? 5245. 5245. It's a rebuild. I've always did one thing when I was 26. I want to do this for free. All right, I offered you free. Nobody wanted to play with me. Okay. So I realized that they have to pay something, all right, to get in the program because there's an office and employees have to be paid. And I'm not going to front it for people because they wouldn't appreciate it anyway. So what happens is there's $500 back what you paid in the first place in credit. You sign up on 4/12/2024. And then I add history and you go after 2 cards. And you got one for $1,000. The other one you didn't get at all. This is a total violation, and this case should be closed. Okay, closed completely. Again, your rapid ended on 8/27. Okay, it pushed you up, and away, and you got green lights. So my recommendation to Brandy is close the case or find out what are they really doing. What is their game plan? Right now they play push me, pull me. But again, what is their game plan? That means, number one, you violated. You're going to have to pay a violation fee. You have to pay for a new rapid rescore. I'm not the one who screwed it up. You did. Own your screw up, please. Again, that's how it works. 5239. Again, you started at a 585, 568. Look what happened to you. You're now at 718 and 691. So I add history, pop you up, and away. You're rebuilt. During that time, you went to One Main, Symphony Bank, Ally. All right, and you're here, and you did all these inquiries. You got 2 collections, and the difference is if you got new accounts, but it didn't show any new accounts here. So you did inquiries to what? To violate the program and just screw it up. This one here needs to be paid out. It's a little card anyway. If this person would listen, they could have about 100,000 credit in 60 days. Okay, but again, Brandy's your specialist. No inquiries that violated the program. These collections go around or renegotiate. And here, look at the mess here. Everything else is okay almost. And then we look at this one. I had a client one day who says, well, I got a $10,000 JCPenney's, but I can't get in cash. I said, get off your butt, go to JCPenney's, go down to the customer service and ask for literally 10 Visa gift cards or cards for the store for $1,000 each. Then go to another JCPenney's and cash the suckers in. See, the problem is people don't have what? I don't understand. Why the hell would they ever want to bring the pain home? See, the numbers basically create the green lights. Look at these green lights. This person could have $100,000 of credit in less than 60 days. But instead, they'd rather violate. Plus, they must not have paid in full or made payments because they don't have a bonus card. Talk to Brandy on Monday, 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. But it's up to the person. Here's 5952. Priscilla's your specialist. It's a rebuild, rapid, 10,000 of credit. No inquiries, please keep it that way. Here we're going to go around these, but down the road you might negotiate them. Chapter 7 was basically discharged 8 years ago. So we're going to seal records and remove that. Capital One, $300. I mean, look at this. This person has all shitty limits. It's just shit. I'm sorry. It's terrible. Okay, it's crap. $300, $500. And this is what I'm talking about. 2,000. Credit unions will increase. Kick off, get rid of it. Show them they have money. You don't need it. Any problem, American Express or Chase? We need 5,000 and 10,000 on our cards. It's a mess. But again, this person to get that 10, not a problem. All right, but again, you have to listen and do what you're told. From there, Rapid's good till 617, no green lights currently. It dropped, now we're going to push it up again. This time we push it up, we want to get credit again and again. So we can accomplish that 10,000 in bonus credit. Please talk to Priscilla right away, today or on Monday. That's 5952. Here's 5234. There's no inquiries. Please, oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say there's no inquiries, but look, we got 3. And you had to do it on March 8th. Oh, good. Well, 8's a good number. Very simple. You got $600. Wow. Was it worth violating the program? Why would you do that? Please stop it. Okay, I don't get it. You signed up at 2/8/28 and then you want to go get credit. Because I had history and all the things. Here you have these collection counts. This is 85%. Luckily, it's only a $500 crappy card. All you have is crappy limit cards. We have to build that up. But again, we'd get you a bonus card, but you already did inquiries, you already got credit. Oh, well, I guess we're going to have to close your case. Or you're going to have to talk to Brandy and find out what you're really trying to do. All right, we don't play the up and down show. We play how to get to millionaire. That would be the goal for 5234. Any problem, American Express or Chase, we need to know that too. 5232. 5232. All right, 728, no problem. Inquiry, Chase will usually pop up with a green light then. Your rebuilt, $500 card. Brandon's your specialist, no problem. We look at there's no inquiries on this side, and we have a collection account. Okay. All right, Discover. You can increase that limit you see on the dashboard. All right, this card can help build this card and pay it off. You don't need the authorized users at all, but it's up to you or the terminated account. But again, what do we have? Look at all these green lights we got. All the green lights we have, aren't they pretty? Pay up, up, and away, and that's the ultimate goal. So our goal should be, all right, no violation and screw it up. Now, if you didn't get that Chase card, 8,000, if that's this card here, the difference is it should have been 10 to 20. But my dashboards would have did it, and the bottom line is you did what you did. That's a violation. This is a case I'm going to recommend to close. All right, 5232. Talk to Brandon on Monday. Convince him why I shouldn't close the account. All right, and quit screwing up. 5231. 5231. You're rebuilt, $500 bonus card. Brandon's your specialist. And you went down instead of up. Here you went up. You're out of balance. Here's an inquiry. See, my dashboard doesn't get inquiries from American Express. Why would you, American Express inquiry? That's a violation, by the way. Okay, so here we have blue chip credit union. 85% credit unions usually increase. Here's the American Express, $1,000. Are you kidding me? That American Express card should have been 10 to 20,000 with no damn inquiry. This is the problem. Your Discover is 11,000 is balance transfers. Balance all the crap. Get to 29%. Any problem, American Express or Chase. Let me get you 100,000 of credit. But again, that's up to this person. But look at all these green lights right here. Whee! We're playing the up and down show. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So you got to stop the up and down show. Talk to Brandon on Monday and see what you really want to do. That's a violation, which means I'm going to close your case. All right, or he's going to charge you a fee. All right, and that's the bottom line because you shouldn't have screwed it up. 5589, rebuilt. Priscilla's your specialist. Says no bonus card. 3 current payments will help that late payments and you screwed it up. Don't screw up those cards, please. It's anything you got. First Premier online on the dashboard left hand side, it'll increase your limit. Increase or pay it down. These are little crap cards anyway. It's not hard to pay that down. It's easy. Come on. From here, your rapid ended on 2/13/2025 this past week. So you need to do rapid rescore. Do that $500 Zell today and get them into that rapid score to push them up and away. And then talk to Priscilla on Monday. You've already used Zell, so use it again for $500 today. That's $55.89. $55.90. $55.90 here. You just started in 2-3. You're rebuilt, rapid, and 10,000 of credit. Priscilla's your specialist. Address missing. Probably we have to see how we can balance that a little bit. You have a chase for 13,000. All right, increase the limit or basically pay it down. Here we have Capital Ones, no problem. They should have been 10,000 plus. Here we have a credit union. All right, this one should be removed. This should basically use this to help balance the score in front of you. American Express or Chase, any problem with that? Here, look at all these green lights and possibilities. Utilization can slow down that limit and be lower. So again, what is your game plan? Talk to Priscilla come Monday or talk to her today. She is in the office till 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. It's $59.50. Here's $59.49. All right, here we have basically rebuilt, rapid, 10,000 credit, and level 1. That's amazing. How can it be level 1? We don't give level 1 away. Well, I'll double check that, but no problem. Okay, we'll see you in level 1 tomorrow. We had a Home Depot paid collection, so we remove it. The 13s are dead, 6 years ago, 5 years ago. Here we have to balance this. By the way, the only time you need open sky is if you have no credit or I didn't pop you a card. If I pop your card, you don't need it. If you have 3 revolving, which you do, you don't need it unless it's unsecured. But if it's secured, you put $1,200, you're killing money there. I tell you to get rid of it, put balance on these 3 cards here. Okay, any Primary Express or Chase, we need to know that as well. From there, you have green lights ready to go. This person here gets 10,000. They should actually basically upgrade to at least 50 to 100,000. But again, talk to your specialist. James has left us. He's on a project, something else. So talk to Brandy come Monday. They probably reassign you to someone else anyway. That's $59.49. Again, if you Zelle today, I'll increase your limit to 10 and upgrade you to the corporate package. Corp division and class as well, you're stuck with me. All right, it's going to be up to you. Corporation is a legal person. If you get supply credit to turn it into cash, that can help balance your debt. That's what I had to do for me. But again, balance the debt. Always remember SS4 says legal name of entity or individual person. We're entitled to get 3 divisions of ourselves, banking and credit purposes. We don't have to bring the pain home. This is building cash reports under tax ID. Dashboards that I set up in 87. Guarantee of building, car, apartment, complex, storage unit, you pierced your veil. Make sure you call that number today, right away, or on Monday to talk to your specialist. That's the ultimate goal. As we do this, the goal should be to repackage everybody. I'm always saying we got to put you back together. I want to put you back together my way because I don't like your way. I'm sorry. Don't take it personally. You didn't reach out to learn rules and tools, and I've been around 49 years. I don't understand why you didn't, but that's up to you to repackage you. Keep in mind, that's where I said take that picture. That's what a true CFO needs for personal and corporation. You have no choice to be that CFO the right way. From there, the Reynolds University was my dream. I accomplished the dream. Then I found myself in a coma. Specialty classes tomorrow. We have basically leveraging the money. You're all invited to that tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. All right, very simple. And a corporation is a legal person that may sue or be sued. So be careful. Make sure you understand what grocery stores and banks and cities do. Then ask yourself a question. Do you want to be a millionaire? By the way, the answer is no. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation? The answer is yes. You get silly people on TikTok, be rich, like Cody in this crap, going blah, 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 okay? People need rules and tools. On the bottom line, they don't need a bunch of BS. Or again, financial series. separate liability. Today, the discount is 50%, all right, for those divisions. And you get anywhere from 3, all right, means you get 9 or you get 12. It's with or without credit. Take a picture. Those can be done now. And all you have to do is go call the office right away and they'll help you line it up. Maybe with the Zelle. 100,000 today, normally is 10. They discount to $79.99. It is discounted to $49.99 today if it is a Zelle right away. From there, if it's not, then you have to pay the normal fee, call the office and give them a credit card. But the discount to get auto income is 100,000. That's why I'm trying to get discounted to push you up and away, trying to help you. From there, if we want the $50,000 of credit, we go after that, or the 25. So if you actually invested in 1,000, 2,000, or 24.99, you can pay your difference. So I get you that 100,000 today. Again, that is the Zelle. 50,000 is normally 5, discounted to 4. Now today it's $24.99 by a Zelle payment only. 25,000 is 2,500. Normally discounted to $19.99. Now the ultimate goal is it's $12.50 if you wanted it today, but that is a Zelle payment only again, and that would be a Zelle right in front of you too. From there you can call the office at 800-254-9506, and they'll work out something about pricing with you as well. You don't have your time. What does that mean? I believe you don't have your me time. It is so important to me to be here at 4 o'clock in the morning at the office all the time and have my 2 hours of me time. All right, because I go home and I love my wife and kids, and that's fun, and all her babies, as she calls them, and that's okay. But sometimes I just want my private time. Again, money making machine. I always look at boring and steady. Look around your city. Let's go buy up some pieces. Let's own the neighborhood. Let's do it right. Get into the best investment program as well. See, if you're in coaching, I'm going to help you do some auto income as well. So again, it's up to you since I am the expert anyway. So again, partner with me. I'll show you how. Do it together. I'll do it for you. Your choice is to understand. That's what I call auto income for every one of you. So again, if you're in a coaching program, we're going to line you up. You decide if you want to do it together or without you, and I'll do it with for you. I always want to always be the bank since I was 21. I want to own it, but I don't want to run it. I don't want to, tie up my time. Financial freedom means I get to have my time, my me time too. Requirement is 100,000 art of credit. From there, this is the basic way to look at it all. That is your goal right there. Corporation, cards, daisy chaining, and getting credit, and you have these pieces under the divisions, financial freedom. Build it up to 100,000 to $1 million a month. And always remember, auto income requires 100,000 of corporate credit. Our location system can find you locations. We do it together. I do it for you. Now, if you want to buy an income, what I had to do, I had a problem in the late 80s and part of the 90s. I got $53 million of credit, and they're shrinking my limits. It scared the crap out of me. Once I used the credit and loaned it out, I got to maintain the credit. You could put 5,000 in a bucket of money today, and that will get you 8, 9, 10 for 12 months. It'll almost double the money. So you have to get 7,000 because they broker's fee. They charge them to do that. But now you get to double your money by cash or even a credit card. But it's up to you. That would be a Zelle payment today. Phone calls. All right, I think phone calls are important when people get stuck. I think it's important to do a blueprint call and understand where to start and re-blueprint you. Coaching is every other week. So if you need a call for 15 to 20 minutes, it's $3.99. If you want multiple calls, 3, 6, and 9, you get a big discount on those. Then when you buy the sets of calls, you're allowed to email me, all right, 6 days a week, 5 to 5, and I'll get back to email or phone call to you. Again, people use that all the time. The blueprint calls to rebuild you. Set up that list, check it twice, make sure we follow through. Blueprint calls are $19.99 at the office. If you did it today by Zelle only, you get a 50% discount. There's your Zelle. Coaching is fun. So what happens is every other week we go through your case file. All right, and what I always did for me is I take 40,000 off of a card, using my lines of credit at the bank. That got me a laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash. 100,000 storage unit usually. 250 can be an apartment complex, or we can use the DSCR loans. Again, the goal is to use Boeing and Steady. So the discount today is pretty simple. All right, the ultimate goal is like today, the mini coaching. Here's where you get your feet wet. Blueprint call is usually 2,000. Get another call after that, 10,000 of credit, and wrap it. It is discounted today for one of you only to $1,999. The same call that it would cost for a blueprint call. You get all that. Simple if it was done by Zelle today. But that's only during this broadcast. There's your Zelle. From there, if you wanted basically 6 weeks of coaching, we'd give you 25,000 of credit, expedite your rapid. We would turn around and give you classes level 1, 2, and 3 in specialty. The discount today is more than 60%. That would become $6,000. From there, that would be a Zelle again. You call the office at 800-254-9506. From here, if you want to get more serious and you do a 3, 6, and 12 months coaching, what happens is the IRS says flat out a $5 million company is small company. So this gives you the ability to change your goal. And I would say if you're in 3 to 12 months coaching, your goal should be 5 million. Fight to get the keys or help you do it as well, or do it for you. Once again, we're going to do it till we follow through. If you're looking at that coaching, the goal is very simple. We want to increase limits. We want to daisy chain credit. We want to build it up to $1 million. That's the goal. But again, if we turn around today and do this correctly, all right, phone calls bi-weekly, what do we get to do? If you wanted 3 months coaching, it's very simple. 3 months is going to be $9,000. Your bonus credit's $50,000. All right, 6 months of coaching is $16,000. Bonus credit's $100,000. And a year's coaching is $32,000. And the reality is you get $200,000 of credit with that. That is a wire transfer because of the dollar amount, or a Zelle to put a deposit on today. Now, we have to realize everything has to go with rapid to push scores up. Push them as high as we can. What do? Rapid rescore. If you needed one today, it's $500. Okay? And usually if you do what you're told what to do, you'll get above 770, 750. But again, if you're not a client yet, let me get you $10,000 card. Let me basically do your rapid rescore. Let's dispute you for 9 months. $14.99. From there, what do? It's very simple. Discounted to basically $9.99 today. Again, you never bring the pain home. Starter package to rebuild your corp, or I give you one. Very simple, $24.99, 25,000 of credit back to you. Analyze, add history, and pop credit. Discounted today to $19.99. But again, to me, that's a Zelle payment. From there, help me help you and help other people. That's the ultimate goal, become an affiliate. So remember, banks, grocery stores, and cities, all right, the way that they bankrupt locations and keep the assets and the money. You didn't understand how to play to win. So the ultimate goal is very simple. Stop bringing the pain home, become a certified CFO, and get that mindset into millionaire status. Look beyond that curtain every time and always follow through. For me, I'm going to do my best while God does the rest. Amen to that too. I'm going to do my best. That's all I can ever do. And I got to be true to myself as well. So the ultimate goal from here, like I said, call the office on Monday after 10 o'clock because we have a meeting called Setting the Tone. If you call right now, there are people there till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Get some of those things I offer today at discount by Zelle. Call the office at 800-254-9506. Keep in mind, classes tomorrow start at 6 o'clock in the morning. Those are my ones who have basically $4 million of credit. You know who you are. The rest of them you can start at basically 7 o'clock. And I have classes all through the day. Since you're here today, you're invited to all of them if you really want to get to pass go. But again, today's the day I gave discounts. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.